What's up, everybody? We are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. Well, not on the actual game today, but going through the patch notes for the brand new update that drops tomorrow. And they revealed some insane stuff, not just in this post, but also in the official The Hunter Discord. So whenever we get to the part of this that's talking about the Great One Mule Deer, we're going to show off a couple variations because they look incredible. Well, there's one I don't like as much as the other, but one of them looks phenomenal. So as you guys know, tomorrow is the release day of the brand new Alberta Hunting Preserve. It's going to be releasing at approximately 2 to 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can do the time conversions for that, but it's not that far away. It is less than 24 hours until this update releases, and it's going to include a lot of stuff. We're going to kind of just like breeze over the stuff that we already have covered a lot during the early access period. 19 animals to hunt. We've gone through the list a million times on stream. You guys have seen us hunt all of the animals, so you could pause if you want to look at this real quick. There is new collars for the pintail, snow goose, and wood duck. There's a new lever action, and there is a new reserve quest line, as well as deep snow being a new feature where you can actually make snow trails when walking through it. It is enabled by default for players on Series S and X, as well as PlayStation 5 consoles. Feature is sadly not available on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 due to performance limitations, as it would probably run very poorly on those older consoles. We've got ourselves the Snowfall update, which is going to include things like the brand new Great One, and this is the first image that they showed of it. We're going to put the full-size one on screen right now. I'll be honest, man, I'm not the biggest fan of this combo right here. I don't like the stripes on it at all. I think the stripes look incredibly, unnatural. I mean, it just looks like its parents were a tiger and a mule deer. So I'm not a huge fan of this fur personally. Now, that's a personal preference thing. Some of you may love this, and I'm sure that a lot of you do. And it's not a dig on the developers either. I'm just saying, personally, that is not a fur type that I really like. The rack is okay. It's decent. Although I do like the one from the little teaser trailer they did a lot better. We'll have to see what other variations. There was one more variation that was teased by Patricia in the official The Hunter Discord. And holy crap, this thing looks incredible. This is exactly what I wanted in a mule deer. I mean, the rack looks just like the non-typicals from the Hunter Classic. Last time that we talked about the Great One Mule Deer and the little teaser, a lot of people were like, how can you like this? It's not realistic. And the thing is, it's not supposed to be realistic. Let's be honest. Great Ones are supposed to be insane. They're supposed to be exaggerated versions of that animal. And they're supposed to look ridiculous. This guy looks just like a giant non-typical from the Hunter Classic, and I absolutely love that about it. And as of now, this is by far the nicest looking fur type that they have shown off. This one actually does have an indicator of its name, as far as I can tell. If you look at the name of the file when you download the image from Discord, it says Dripple Drizzle. That's an interesting name, but the fur type looks incredible, so who cares what the name is? To me, it kind of looks like it reminds me of a frosted mocha, kind of like a mocha with some whipped cream on it or something. A very interesting fur type, but I really like it. I think this is going to be a very sought after one. I mean, depending on how crazy the other ones are. But some other information that we got in the official Discord is that there's going to be 6 racks and 6 fur types, which is absolutely insane. I mean, this is everything that I wanted in a Great One Mule Deer. We've got the most ridiculous looking racks. We have at least one really good looking fur, and there's going to be 6 different variations of fur types, as well as 6 different racks. That's just insane. I can't believe that. That is everything I wanted. In snowy climates, snow will now accumulate on animals. You guys have seen this extensively during early access, and it looks really, really good. We've got new multi-mounts, one for mule deer and one for the American beaver. The new outfit is the buffalo plaid utility outfit. That was teased on their social media, I believe, yesterday. Looks really good. I've been using it in early access. It's super nice. We've got a new world map, which we've seen that a little bit during my live streams, where essentially when you go to change reserves, it's in a list format instead of a full-on map like it used to be, just due to the fact that the map was getting very cluttered. It still shows the map, it's just in a much smaller form. There's the DLC library bar on the main menu, but I'm not really too worried about that. They tell us exactly what's been changed about every single species in here, which is really, really nice because a lot of animals got a revamp. So it says for the bighorn sheep, their models have been redone, which is very obvious. New fur variations were added, and all existing fur variations were redone. Now, we know for a fact we saw a melanistic in the trailer, and I believe, I don't know if it's been posted in a video or not, but a content creator did find a piebald variation as well. So there's piebald and melanistic now for the bighorn sheep, which is really, really cool. Who knows, there could be more also, but that's what we've seen in early access. All true Rex horns have been replaced with the new, more realistic models. Scoring ranges have been revised based on the new models. Old models will still be present on trophies acquired before the patch. So if you want one more chance to get an old bighorn sheep with the current horns, head out and get it right now. You've got about a day left to do so. Pronghorn have had their models redone. New fur variations were added, which is really sick. Excited to get some of those. All existing fur variations were redone. All true Rex horns have been replaced with new, more realistic models. Scoring ranges have been revised based on new models, so same thing as the last one. We actually did have the pleasure of taking down a diamond pronghorn with the new horns during yesterday's live stream, and my gosh, they are absolutely incredible now. And of course, some new animations for the pronghorn, but aside from that, we've got mountain goat. Their models have been redone. Existing fur variations have been redone, so no new ones for these guys, but they have redone the old ones. Certain animations been redone. New audio for calls. Canada Goose models have been redone. New plumage was added. All existing plumage variations were redone. The rarities of certain existing plumages have been rebalanced. Most notably, the brown hybrid one is no longer a common sight. It is back to being a rare, just as it originally was when geese first came out. Good to see that they brought that back to where it should be. Then added some animation improvements. And then, of course, for the gray wolf, their models have been redone, new fur variations added, existing ones redone, new and improved calls, extensive fixes and improvements to wolf animations and behavior. Love to see it. Grand Caribou is the original caribou that was on Yukon. It's been renamed to differentiate from the new woodland caribou. The models have been redone, recreated all previously existing fur variations, and added some animation improvements. For mule deer, models have been redone, and new fur variations were added, with all existing fur variations redone. That's sick. I don't think anybody's got any of the new fur variations as far as I know yet. We're going to have to go crazy on the Great One Mule Deer grind and see if we can get some of those new furs as well. Now here's more clarity on the Tibetan fox getting reworked. Models and animations were adjusted to use the same skeletons as other foxes. Renamed reindeer to mountain reindeer for more clarity. Okay. Made multiple improvements to the existing tutorials. Not really too crazy there. 30-30 ammunition has been retuned to improve muzzle velocity and reduce wind resistance. Is that worded strange to me? Reduce wind resistance? Would that mean that they're making it so it resists the wind less, or it resists it more? Because I feel like reducing wind resistance would make the wind affect the bullet more, but I think they're actually making it have more resistance to the wind. So I'm a little bit confused. I think they may have worded this one a little bit odd. Let me know in the comments if maybe I'm reading this wrong and just don't know it. The existing elk collar will now also work for the new Manitoban elk. Love to see it, man. And then the rest is a ton of bug fixes. We will quickly gloss over these because obviously I know some of you are interested in the bug fixes, but it's not really anything new being added to the game, so I'm not so interested in it personally. I never really run into too many bugs regardless, so I doubt anything that I've been wanting to get fixed is fixed in here. But if you guys want, you can skim through it, screenshot it, pause the video, look through all the different stuff that's in here. I'll even link it in the description of this video so you guys can look at it yourselves. But yeah, there's a lot of issues that have been fixed, it seems. I mean, this is quite the extensive list of bug fixes, which is exactly why I'm not going to look through all of it, because my gosh, that is a lot of fixes. Again, I'll link this down below. This was an awesome little patch notes drop. I love the information they've been giving about the Great One Mule Deer. Lots of really cool stuff coming with this update, guys, and it's less than a day away. We're going to be starting up that Great One Mule Deer grind and going absolutely crazy with it. You guys won't want to miss it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video right here. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment down below if you haven't already. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.